Okay, this is the class examples from 9.1. This is number 1. There are 3 of them. We'll do one that's not equal to, one that's less than, one that's greater than. Since an instant replay system for tennis was introduced at a major tournament, men challenged 1,394 referee calls, with the result that 420 of the calls were overturned. Women challenged 762 referee calls, and 215 of the calls were overturned. Use a .01 significance level to test the claim that men and women have equal success in challenging calls. Okay, this is your alpha. You've got 2 groups this time. These are 2 samples. You have, this is a total, and these are the occurrences within the total. Total and the occurrences. Well, what we want to do is we want to go to stat. We want to go to proportion stat, and this time we want to sample, and we want to sample with summary. Okay, now what we've got to do is fill this in, the number of successes. Now, that's going to be 420 out of what total? 1,394. Okay? They just gave you those numbers. Women challenged 762 referee calls, so that's the number of observations. And the number that they were able to get overturned, which would be successes, is 215. Always leave this at 0. And what was this? What were we testing? Test the claim that they have equal success. So if it says equal, we want to do not equal. So everything is like it should be here, and we're going to compute. That's my output. Okay, before we go on, let's see what were we actually testing. Let's answer our questions. Our null always needs to be equal, and since we were doing the not equal, this would be the null and the alternative hypothesis. Okay, now we want to use this output over here to answer our questions. And we're going to need it a little bit more over this way. And we're going to need to see a little bit more of this because the Z and the P is the main things that we need. Okay, the Z that we have here, rounded to 2 decimal places, would be 0.93. Okay, the p-value, and they want it to 3 decimal places, so it's 0.351. Right out there. Okay, the p-value, you're comparing it to 0.01. P-value is greater. The p-value is greater than the significance level of 0.1. Since it's greater than, we fail to reject, and there is not sufficient evidence. Okay, now they want you to do the same one as a confidence interval. So if you come back over here and do options, let's do edit. Instead of hypothesis, we'll just go down to the confidence level. Okay, what confidence level? Well, since our significance level was 0.01, our confidence level needs to be 0.99. So then we compute. Okay, now what you want here is a lower and an lower limit and an upper limit. And let's see. The lower limit that you're going to use is right here. You want 3 decimal places, so negative 0.033, negative 0.033. The upper limit is a positive number, 0.072, 0.072. Okay, because the confidence interval limits zeros between that negative number and that positive number. The limits include 0, there does not appear to be significant difference. So zeros in there, that's saying, oh, it's real small, it's not there. There is sufficient evidence or is not sufficient evidence to warrant the rejection of the claim that men and women have equal challenging success. There is not sufficient evidence to change that. Okay? Based on the results, does it appear that men and women have equal success in challenging calls? Well, we were not able to do anything else otherwise, so it looks like they do. Okay.